to blame Eli, I think, is a little bit short-sighted. But one thing that I think we all agree on is that offensive line is in a little bit of trouble, and Chris Snee retiring certainly didn't help them. But we're glad that he can join us right now. He was part of a show on ABC 7 last night with Dave Rothenberg and also Jeff Fiegels. I think it was Jeff Fiegels. Oh, David Wilson, I'm sorry. Jeff Fiegels was on another show. But Chris Snee joins us right now. Chris, it's Michael and Don. How you doing?
Well, guys, I'm not doing great. I feel as if, I've been down all day as if I was part of that team that lost last night. So it was, disappointing for sure.
All right, so let's try to simplify it. What exactly is wrong? What's going wrong? And is it long-term wrong?
There's a lot going on, and there's not much pretty last night. I think if you're looking for a positive, they stopped the run. But coach has a checklist of criteria necessary to win games, and you start with win the physical battle. And offensively, they didn't. Sure, they stopped the run on defense. Special teams, no. I mean, the pump protection. I mean, I think they had three that one was blocked, two should have been blocked, and the other one there was a holding. So I mean that part of it wasn't physical either. So you didn't control the time of possession. You didn't achieve your third down percentage. You can go on and on. So there was I know there were a lot of corrections going on, and but for those who watched last night, I'll say the same thing, that it's one game, and having been in that locker room, and just the mentality that I still have is that there's still time to fix it. And I think I've been with a lot of guys in that locker room who share that view, and that's the way you have to approach it. I think you have to be man enough to say that you stunk last night, and you have to do whatever it takes to fix it.
All right, trying to fix it, Chris, and you watch that game as a former NFL player. When you look at that offense struggle, do you say that's a group of individuals struggling to learn a new offense, or would you be concerned about the personnel being able to work in that offense?
I don't know. I think as bad as they played offensively, I think it may have even been a step forward from the preseason. Am I off by saying that? I mean, it had two scoring drives. Everyone said it would take time, and everyone knew that. But still, I was one of the ones that thought when the regular season came around that the switch would go on and they would pick everything up. But it just it seems as if it's not just one guy. I mean, it's not just the offensive line, and they didn't play very well, and they'll admit that. But Michael pointed out there was drop balls, and guys aren't getting open, a couple bad throws, and it was a combination of everything. So I'm still going to stay hopeful that they can fix it, but I don't know.
I mean, the best thing for the Giants, Chris, would be if, in fact, that it is a system problem. Because if it's a talent problem, you're not going to correct that as the season moves along. This is the team that you have. I mean, you could tweak here and there, but it seems like everybody was below par of what they needed to be. So if it's a system, my question to you is, and you knowing, Coughlin your entire career, when does he step in and go, okay, this West Coast thing's not working, and we can't afford to keep losing games?
At this point, you're committed to that system, I would think. I don't think that's, that's not a change that you're going to make, mid-season. So, with the overhaul personnel they had, half the guys, I'm guessing, didn't know the previous system. So, therefore, you'd be trying to catch them up. So I think at this point you're committed to it, and it took some lumps. Hopefully that there's just improvement. Like I said, I feel as if there were more positives last night than in the preseason. So I just hope that it grows. That's all you can do at this point. And as far as the personnel, I loved the personnel when I was there. I thought they brought in enough pieces. They brought in guys in the offensive line. The whole plan was as if I wasn't going to be there, and that's what happened. So that's why they went out and they got the guys that they did at the guard position, interior. So I think they liked the guys they brought in, and when I was there, I did too.
Well, Chris, the one thing I disagree with is I think it was better in the preseason because the one thing they could do in the preseason was run the football, and they had the inability to do it last night. How much of that is a credit to Detroit's front seven, and how much of it is the ineffectiveness of this running game?
Well, that's. I think going into that, I didn't think they had a chance, to get anywhere near 100 yards in that defense. I think with the interior of that Detroit defense, that's tough for a veteran offensive line. You have guys who can stop the run. They were fired up, and they were two guys inside that very good players, and Sue in his contract here fairly with all the criticism he's taken, and then you couple that with Richburg, a talented rookie, but still a rookie that has to bulk up and spend a year in the weight room that he doesn't have. So he's thrown in there, but he competed, he fought, and he see strides from there. But I thought that was a tough matchup from there, and I would expect them to have more success this weekend.
Chris, good stuff. Thanks a lot for coming on.